We're gonna do this in the bathroom because I'm getting ready to go to my kid's soccer game, and I want to give this the proper respect it deserves. This don't deserve a full-on sit down with the backdrop, a whole edited video, because I don't feel like the situation is malicious. I think people are more in their feelings, meaning the fans watching, than what's really going on. I'll give you an example. If there was a YouTube convention in the hotel lobby and Deleted is there, CurtisTV is there, and then Derapy walked by, it wouldn't be no beef or nothing like that. It will probably be something like a little bit weird, but then eventually they'll talk, say a little sentence, dap it up, and by the end of the night or after the convention, they'll all be cool. So I don't think this is that deep, but it is a chance to show where mistakes are made on different sides. But I think I'm gonna shock y'all. I think more of the mistakes were made on Derapy's side. Let me say why I feel the way I feel. First of all, when a human being has a fear, you're more opted to act on that fear. One of the first initial statements Derapy made was, I feel like I'm different and people may take me the wrong way. So when something happens, he goes a little bit overboard because he's reacting off of his fear. Another thing too, I don't think if I were to talk to CurtisTV, shout out to CurtisTV, shout out to Deleted, shout out to Derapy, I'm cool with all y'all, I ain't got a problem with y'all. But if I were to talk to CurtisTV and Deleted behind the scenes, I would remind them that I don't care how many views Derapy getting, he's new to YouTube. He is a podcaster. When you do podcasts, it is just you and your audience. It's nobody else. There's no community where you all in chats and talking and doing all of this stuff. When you put out a podcast on Apple Podcasts or whatever, and it's just people in your comment section. So like his reaction to things, I think y'all got to keep in mind is that he is a rookie to all of this, and like I said with the what's the dirt situation. When you are a rookie and then you start gaining traction fast, you may not react the best way. Now, I want to get into some truths here. Derapy, you kept repeating that you don't care about this. It's not, you don't care about none of this. You're not in your feelings or whatever, but your actions didn't show that. For instance, you made this public. Your excuse to make a 30-minute video mocking him, saying a voice, saying little sly remarks and everything was because CurtisTV put out a tweet. No one knows what CurtisTV talking about. Even in your own correlation, you said he put it out right after Deleted did what? Hit you where? Deleted contacted you in private. That means nobody knows what's going on with y'all too. It is all private. So if CurtisTV put out a vague tweet about something that's private, the only way we know about all of this is because you came out and did that whole video thing. So like you made this more difficult to actually reconcile. And so when I think about you keep screaming that this isn't, you don't care about this, you don't care about this, you're not in your feelings, it's either two options. You're in your feelings, which would be the best option because we're all human. The other option is, I just want to get the views off of this. And if that's the right option, then you make it more credible. I'm not gonna say more credible. You make it appear to be more credible with them arguing about the money situation and you asking for money for the super chats and all of that stuff. Why did you make the video if you don't care about it at all and you're not in your feelings? Why did you make it go public when you know that fans are gonna get involved in this, push to both sides? If you just would have said just how you feel about the situation, that could have been cool. But ain't no man that in YouTube world that you're going to come out here and say these little jokes and snide remarks that they're not going to bomb. They're not going to come out and try to bomb on you as well. They feel like you took it to this place publicly. We've been here. We go through these beats. So now we going to come back and go even harder on you, which it didn't even have to get, to this level. People are saying like, well, CurtisTV did like a 4-hour live. It'd be different if CurtisTV don't never do 4-hour lives, if that was out of the normal. He sit there and he does this all the time. So he was gonna go live about this anyway. But now you gave him the topic to talk about. You got videos mocking his voice and doing all of this stuff on something that you claim you don't care about. I give you some advice, bro. I can say I know your sentiment, right? If you look at these guys and you like their content, you be like, wow, I'm finally going to be on panels and stuff with them. I'm cool with them. I know that feeling. That literally just happened to me in another community. I've been watching somebody for a long time on YouTube, and I finally got the opportunity to be on panels with them, to go from the audience to being on the panels and stuff. I'm debating one person on the panel. They don't like that. They don't want me on their panels anymore. I'm cool. Like, I looked at, like, I had the opportunity. Now when their videos pop up, I wish them well. I have no animosity towards them. It just didn't work out. Sometimes people don't click and it don't work out or whatever. I reached out to one, tried to get a conversation. They're like, I'll hit you back up. We'll have a conversation about it. I never heard from them again. It's okay. It's no anger. It's nothing. It's just go on with the content that you've been making. That's just how life is sometimes, but it isn't the end of the world. I don't need to go and make a video, mock their voice, bomb on all of them and do all of this stuff because they don't want to have a conversation with me to go in more detail. I will only make the situation worse. I will only prove them right for what they are thinking or saying about me. The real person is just like, you know what? It was cool for the time being. Must have been some misunderstanding. Move on. So now what happens? If you go out here and you make this video, CurtisTV has a right to make the video back. Guess who hasn't made a video? Deleted has not made a video. He's probably going to make a video and he's going to bomb on you. The final thing I do want to say is I felt that this was dirty that you did, Derapy. I felt that it was dirty for you to say, how Deleted Gang going to tell me that in this community, we going to stay positive. We not going to bomb on each other. He's preaching positivity amongst y'all. And you laugh in your video and say when all his videos are negative videos. That's a very dangerous thing to do because it sounds believable and you're playing with words and you're making a false comparison. Deleted Gang makes videos about people he does not like. Deleted was talking to you in a group of people that he do like. So the real comparison should have been, how does Deleted act around other people he really likes versus us over here that he really likes? That's a fair comparison. A fair comparison isn't how does Deleted act with people he really like when he go on YouTube and bomb on his enemies. You can't compare what somebody do with their enemies to what they're doing to people that they like. If anything, the fact that he bombing on all these people he don't like is hard, and he's the one in here preaching positivity, we stick together, and then you go out and you make a video about them and make all of this public when it didn't have to be. Now, you gonna make Deleted prophetic because you're turning yourself into an enemy that he now bombs on when it didn't even have to go this way. If it's a group of people you cool with, everything don't have to be out here. Everything don't have to be on the internet. But at the end of the day, this is fixable. Nobody's going personal. Nobody's trying to look up people information. Nobody's talking about nobody's family or nothing. All y'all liked by everybody, which makes it weird for the people watching. Don't nobody want to see like a beef with people that they like, even though you guys may feel that you have good, valid points in this. The optics are, we don't want this. Go, where's that white guy? The optics are, where's DJ Academics? Where's the Drake stands and all of this stuff. But I feel like the longer Derapy stays here and the longer he blows up, he's gonna learn how to handle situations a lot better. But at the end of the day, I hope you guys fix this. But if I gotta go back and change anything, I go back and change anything because out of 3 guys, 2 guys got videos, and the one who don't got a video, he tends to go in pretty hard on people he finds his enemy. That's my recap for right now. About to hop in this shower, go chill, have fun for the day. Salute.